And the reason why it's taking a little bit more time is because what we're doing is we're showing our carrier that
this fire at Harper's Lodge Apartments affected 24 units.
That where they needed to add more money, where we need to put more money into this project here, which is well. Hey everybody, Michael here for Adventurous Real Estate Investors. I am here at Harper's Lodge, and I wanted to share with you, our Adventurous family, where we are in the process of the fire rebuild. I know we've been doing these updates along the way. This is the next update in this series to kind of show you where we are at this point in time. So this is currently February 2023, and obviously you can tell it's a little bit chilly in here, but we are actually inside of the building 4 of Harper's Lodge, which houses the 24 units that were down due to the fire. But what I want to show you here is that we've come a long way since we started these videos. Last time I think I was upstairs and there was an open roof. You could see the blue sky and stuff like that, very exposed. But since then, what we've done, we've taken the building, we've had to actually cinch it together because actually when a roof is off the building, it kind of falls apart, you know, from the sides, like leans out. So we had to cinch it together to bring it together straight again. And then we added trusses to that. Once we add the trusses, we were able to put the roofing on, and now it's the sheeting's on and everything like that. We're just waiting on the shingles for the roof. So that's kind of where we are on the outside. And the inside here, what we actually did up top was we had to replace the flooring. And so the old wood floor that was there, it was still in pretty good shape throughout. However, we busted up all the concrete, took that out. Now we poured new concrete across the entire floor up there, and then we basically reinforced everything. As you can see here, we have straps here onto the 2x4s. So this is all new, all these straps here, like holding kind of everything together. And then as you can see, this is still a work in progress, but what we have done so far is we started to add in the HVAC rough-ins here. So if you flip everything, you can actually see the rough-ins going in right here. So there is a fan, and then you can see the rough-ins going towards the outside. What's coming up next is that we have all of the rest of the electrical, mechanical, and plumbing, in addition to the HVAC stuff that's kind of going in next. And we are in the process of ordering lighting, fixtures, fittings, cabinets, flooring, appliances, sinks, tubs, things like that, vanities as well. And so that we have the same across the entire property. So make sure that you're also adding in the low flow toilets, low flow sinks and faucets, with aerators and things like that, as well as low flow shower heads. So we're looking forward to implementing that. Here we have already implemented that across the entire property to save the water, but the targeted completion date now, we have it on the record for the beginning of May. And so we're starting to now lease up those additional units. Obviously we're gonna get a premium for those because this is gonna be a completely brand new building here. And if you wanna follow me outside, I could kind of show you what we're doing outside. As I mentioned, it is February 2023. We're almost a year into this, right? 11 months into this whole process. And the reason why it's taking a little bit more time is because what we're doing is we're showing our carrier that where they needed to add more money, where we need to put more money into this project here, which is well in reason within our policy. We just have to show there's a couple things like we're adding sprinklers to this building, so we have to bring it up to code. So there's money that we can get from the carrier for bringing things up to code. And so we have to show that the exterior of the building, so we can add new plywood on the outside here, but also a new exterior, new siding and things like that throughout the entire building. They agreed on that, and so we're actually going to be adding new siding throughout, as well as new stairs. And so again, not only will the interior be brand new, but the exterior as well. And while we were at it, we actually were able to remove chimneys. So you can see here, these pads here that were poured were actually for, so there's a gas line coming in here. And it's actually for water heaters that were sitting here. So there was one water heater sitting here, one water heater sitting up here, but then there was like a fake chimney that kind of went up to the top here. And as you can see down here in this building, you can see the chimneys down here. That actually caused a lot of issues just because number one, it was a fake chimney. It was basically a box that we put the water heaters in and stuff like that. And so those are gone now. And so we don't have to worry about that. We have a completely flat pitch roof on both sides. We got rid of those chimneys, so there's less room for leaks to occur and things like that. And now we've also removed gas. These are old gas here. These are actually going to be taken away by the gas company. They're going to come out and remove all these because they still use these gas meters. But this is all going to be all electric and all paid for by the residents. So they have electric heat, they'll have electric water heater as well. And it's going to be an inline water heater, so it's a lot quicker on demand. We don't have to worry about those big water heaters anymore. Those are actually a little bit lighter they're more reliable and have a longer mean time between failure. Anyways, that's kind of what we are doing. Oh, and as you can see, I don't know if you can really see from this view, but we did, obviously you can see the roofing is up, the trusses are up, the only thing left to do is add the shingles. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm kind of giving you a snapshot of where we are in February 2023, how long it's taken. This has been an excellent learning experience for Suzy and I, dealing with insurance, dealing with construction management, things like that, while we kind of rebuild this whole thing. So we're excited to get this leased up and start collecting that additional income from these units. So until next time, explore more, adventure awaits.
Woo!